Today we're going to be talking about super saved or force reset or assisted reset, whatever you have, conversion kits for AR-15s. To get somewhere in the game, you're going to need something of a setup that looks pretty similar to this. Before attempting this, make sure you build yours correctly. It runs great. It's a very finicky platform whenever you run these conversion kits. There's a million ways to cook a fish, but this is my favorite way, and we're going to get into that. Going fast with these conversion kits, you need a way for the assisted reset device here. In this case, this is the Ar15 V1. Had great success with this. I plan on keeping it in a slow air for the rest of its life. So no matter what you have, you're going to have something that looks pretty similar, and you need a way for the trip here, or not the trip, but the trigger here, to interact with the carrier and actually perform the reset on the trigger, which allows you to have fun. So I'm using Debo's trip here, which can be found if you know how to sail the sea. There's a few different trips out there. I prefer Debo's because I've had the best success with it. The differences out there are like a change in the slope of this ramp, whether it's straight up and down, curved down, the spacing of it, what have you, but that's dependent on your gun, the way it sits all together, and the timing of where, you know, your hammer hits the firing pin. It can be either too early, too late, or just right. So it's a whole lot of Goldilocks shit with these 22 builds. Alright, so going into reliability, just the basics here. I'm running the yellow Bore Buddy recoil spring, the highest power firing pin spring, and the Super Strike firing pin from Bore Buddy. All of these can be found with Bore Buddy. I also have their extractor and their highest power extractor spring. That was just for overall reliability. That's just the way I went. And I also have this little recoil buffer back here. I can't say that this helped reliability too much. To be honest, I don't even know what the hell it does. But I bought it, so it's going on there. I was having some issues with failure to feeds where the rounds were hanging up on the feed ramp here, or just not fully chambering. You know, I thought I was having a spring issue or something, but there was actually a fix I found on an old forum from like 2011. And I'll link my Instagram in the description here, but I will post that fix there and how to do it. I don't want to post it on here and face any shit for it, but that'll be addressed on Instagram. It's pretty easy. Just need a drill or a Dremel 22 cal brush, some gun Earl, and you'll be good to go. So like I said, if you wanted to go fast, you needed that Debo trip kit or whatever trip kit you decide to use. However, the next issue you're immediately going to run into is bolt bounce. Bolt bounce sucks. Basically, it's when the velocity of the bolt returning is too fast, and when it chambers, it bounces. Well, semi-auto, that doesn't matter too much as long as it successfully rechambers. However, shooting fast, if you get it to bounce as you're rechambering and going for that second shot, if you're out of battery, it's either not going to shoot, or if it does shoot, you're going to have a bad time. So, to deal with that, Bore Buddy makes a great kit. It's an adjustable weight kit. I have, I forget what generation this is, but they're all kind of similar. They just come with more weights or less weights or different style weights, you know. But I have the all aluminum in here. You either get aluminum or stainless. And I have the aluminum in here. And with that provided, that helps you reduce the chance of bolt bounce there. And it sits all nice in there just like that. And it looks pretty uniform. So with these upgrades, that will definitely help your super safe 22 experience. Like I said, there's a million ways to fry a fish. Each gun's different. It depends on how much time you really take, but they can be done. So with all that out of the side, one of the most important things that you have to factor in when building a 22 that's a forced reset, you want to choose an ammo to kind of build it around. So I already knew that I wanted to build mine suppressed, so kind of build it around this here. It's 45 grain. Winchester 22 long rifle. It shoots right around 1,060 feet per second, but I have a 7.5 inch barrel, so that is not true. But like I said, if you jump around to different ammos while you're trying to troubleshoot or test, or even, you know, still in the building process, you're going to have nothing but issues. So choose one ammo, stick to it, and until you get it running right, or if you want to go a different route, just stick with one ammo and go that way. And for an ammo suggestion, 22 is dirty as fuck. You don't want that waxy shit because that'll gum up your chamber. And you don't want bare lead because that's filthy as fuck as well. It's all filthy, but, you know, the better you can do, the best it is. So try and get a projectile that's coated. These are black copper coated. Pretty fucking sick. This has been my cheat code for the build lately. I plan on only buying these from this point on. Probably, out of a box of 350, I do probably get, like, fucking, I don't know, 10 or 11 that, the fucking primers just don't do anything. Fuck you, Winchester, but you guys do better than most in my current situation. So, normally I fucking hate Winchester ammo. It's very fucking problematic, but they get a pass here. So, yeah, pretty much just choose an ammo, stick to it, and then you're going to have a good time.